Hey everybody, so welcome to episode 52.
Yeah.
So 52 is a very special episode. Because we put one of these out a week, this is actually the 1 year anniversary of our show, or happy first birthday show.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
It did not work.
Try it again.
Okay.
There you go.
Good
Okay.
enough.
So, so happy birthday to our show. And I'm sorry, I know you were very excited to wear these hats, but I can't do it. These things driving me nuts. So
I'm wearing it.
you wear it. So just trust me, happy birthday. So, so a couple of things along the way here. So happy birthday to our show.
Yeah.
And then I definitely wanted to thank a few people along the way.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you to Derek Sotomayor, who was your first interview,
Yes.
which started building your confidence for this. So definitely thanks to Nasty.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many to name because you have had some amazing luck, but Riley Cote, Todd Fedoric, Brad Marsh, Bill Barber, Brian Prop, and Dominic Rousseau, which were great. And then all the way up to Cam York and Wade Allison, Turk Evers. So many guys have been great along the way. Also, especially not just Flyers players, but George Arbocas, who opened up his home to us. The Spectrum S, which was really cool to see. Yeah, I love that one. So yeah, it's not just players, but Flyers memories. So I apologize if I didn't name you, but thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody who subscribed or ever watched an episode. We really do appreciate it. We do have some more. We do have one more interview already shot for next week, so keep an eye out for that. It's a surprise. And then we are still working on other things, but I hope you've liked everything so far. If you have, please share with your friends. I have some other news I'm very excited about. So the Flyers have an official fan club.
Yes.
And I have named the new social media manager for it. So I'm very excited about that. And of course, I need help from my girls because don't do anything without them. So there's an Instagram. It's just called Flyers Fan Club 01 if you want to find that. And then if you want to join, so just to give you a taste, we just had our last meeting. Zack MacEwen of the Philadelphia Flyers showed up.
Yeah.
Zach was fantastic. He took a Q&A. He took pictures of everybody. He signed autographs for everybody. He stayed. He was wonderful. So we've got just one question about his time in the AHL you're going to see. So if you're interested in joining the fan club, you know how to get a hold of me. You got Twitter, whatever, message me. We'll get you signed up for that. It's a lot of fun. We have monthly meetings most of the time. We have Christmas parties. We do Phillies games together. We do away watch parties together. Flyers come, to the event. Alumni and current guys, and then also other people in the organization. So they're a lot of fun, and everybody's very nice there, and big Flyers fans. So, and I know everybody's down on the thing, but this is when the team needs the most support. I mean, the guys don't make the roster. These guys need cheering for, and these guys need our support because they're going to go give it their all this year. And if you don't believe that, Torts is going to make sure they do. So, the fan club's a lot of fun. I'm extremely excited to be on the board with it now, on the board of the fan club and the social media manager. Hit it again. There you go. With, of course, assistance from my lovely daughters. So yes, please stick around for the Zack MacEwen question and some pictures. And then as far as, we also have coming up a tour of my room. So you've seen bits and pieces. And it's still not everything. There's stuff in boxes and tubs stuff, but
there's so much.
I've been collecting since I was a kid. So please stick around. There's a tour of my whole room because I've been asked a lot about it. And then also, like I said, the Zack MacEwen thing. And then I guess we need to talk a little what's going on with the roster. So the good news today is I haven't had a chance to tell you Joel Farabee has been cleared to play.
Yay!
So he's most likely going to be in the opening night roster.
Okay.
There's still a chance they may give him a couple extra games, but Farabee looks like he's been cleared and should be in the opening night roster. That's great as long as practice goes well and all. So we got Farabee back. Coots is supposed to be back, not for the opening night though. They sent Cam York down, which seemed to be a surprise for people who remember you got to interview Cam just a couple episodes ago. He's still young. He's got plenty of time. The AHL is not a punishment, as my friend Samantha said. It's just a place to get better. You've seen tons of Phantom teams. So doesn't mean, he'll be back. I don't expect him to be down there long. I mean, heck, remember Farabee got sent down there for a day? A week. So York will be back, but it's good for him to work on his game. It's good for him to play major minutes. I don't have any problem with it whatsoever. So it looks like I'm guessing Braun and then either Zamula or Adder will be in the lineup is my guess, but that's good. So it's, again, more youth getting in the lineup, which is great. But that's kind of it for now. Yeah. So anything from you?
question. Out of every single jersey you have, Flyers or not, how many do you think you have? Give us about-ish, an estimate.
If you're talking hockey in general, so everything, Miners, Flyers, other teams, just over 325.
Okay. And how much do you think you have, including baseball, basketball, football, Flyers, everything, hockey, all of it?
We'll just round it and go with 500.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, I know, it's insane. So, but look, it's your inheritance, so enjoy.
Exactly, I get it.
Yeah, so it's about, it's about 100 Flyers, it's about other 250 Miners and other things. I know it's about 100 football, and then I would say between the other sports, I would have about 100. So, we're filming this in the day, and you're yawning now. People think I keep you up late, but now you're yawning in the middle of the day.
I slept until, like,
You did have
10.
you did have the day off of school, so.
Everything else goes
So
up,
just,
slept.
no, I'm not abusing her. This is the middle of the day.
No,
She's yawning.
yeah.
So,
I yawn all day.
hope you enjoyed the tour of the room. Hope you enjoyed the brief thing with Zach.
Yep.
Please keep an eye out. Thank you again for the past year. It's been awesome. I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed doing this with you, and the fact that people watch it at all just amazes me, so I appreciate that. Please try to join the fan club if you can. Let me know. I'll be happy to help. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. Looking forward to 53. Like I said, we do have a special guest for that one. And one more time. I wasn't prepared. There we go. Yeah, apparently, dollar store horns don't work at all.
No.
So, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go Flyers.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Your catchphrase.
Hey, everybody. So, sorry, one quick more thing. So, I may have forgot to thank them, and I know I included other people, but I did want to make special shout-outs to a few extra people. Jamie Bascal for always sharing our stuff and the great Flyers coverage, especially Bill Meltzer. Bill, not only great Flyers coverage, but he was Michelle's first interview, and he was extremely patient with her, which was awesome. And that kind of helped kick some of this off, too. So, very special thank you to Bill, and he also shares all our stuff, which is wonderful. Congratulations to Misty as the new fan club president. She's going to do a great job. And Chris Mayer, it's also working with Chris, and he does great coverage too. And just thank you to everybody else. I think just in case I did forget you, but I did want to give a shout out to some of those people as well. Thanks. Go.
Hey, everybody. So, you've seen glimpses of my dad's room, but since it's the anniversary, I wanted to show you guys the whole room because it's really big and there's a lot of stuff to see in it. So, enjoy the tour of it.
Okay, so obviously you can tell this is the chairs we sit on when we watch games, and behind there we've got, since I'm a goalie fan, Lindbergh, Hextall, Perrant, and Hart. Unfortunately, the Lindbergh's not signed, the other three are. And in the middle there is about like 40, I want to say, signed Flyers goaltenders on pucks from the first 50 years of the franchise. We got this sign that, of course, everybody likes. And then there's the different jerseys. The room is all Eagles colors. My wife's a big Eagles fan. And orange was a little bright for the whole room, so we went with green. We compromised. Got the Beermeister. Got for like Father's Days and stuff, we got different family portraits. Along the wall over here those are all signed pictures by last year's roster. I haven't updated it yet. Got a little Eagle stuff. Got the TV, one of the TVs in the room that we watch the games on. Some more Eagle stuff. Signed by Dawkins, because who doesn't love Dawkins? Then we also have, these are game used sticks. So we got a custom rack built for those. Non-Flyer stuff, we got a little Jimmy Craig and Vladislav Tretiak, because the 1980 game was such a big deal for me. These are all the Flyers captain's pucks, which we showed you in an episode. This is the World Cup. The Flyers participated in the World Cup, the last World Cup. This is last year's roster. I got to update everything. Got some pictures I really like, signed by Coots and Carter Hart and the LCB line, and I just always like this picture. And then some McFarlanes that are signed on the bases, and just some other 8x10s that are signed, Primo and Voracek and Giroux, and other ones I like, and then just some pictures from different events.
Dad,
Yes?
show them
What did I miss?
his favorite photo.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, that's Cheyenne. When Cheyenne was very little, that was one of the training camps we went. That was Lavi's last training camp. That was at the Wells Fargo Center. That's the Winter Classic, helmets, stuff like that. So this is kind of a mess. This is the table where we film. And then this is the background you've usually seen. This is me with, like 200 different Flyers. My favorite picture in the room. Sorry about the glare, but it's Barber, Clark, Perrant, and Barcal. They're Hall of Fame. They all signed that. I got that all done. Lindros and Leclerc signed. There's Lindros and Leclerc signed on the retirement poster. The 50 goal scorers, I finally got Recchi at it, so I'm really excited about that. I got all 6. Rest in peace, Rick McLeish, but I got all 6, before he passed. It's development camp. Still hope for, all these guys work out. We got Farabee, Frost, and Radcliffe. Really like that picture. So I got that done at camp one time. And trial in the aisle to give those out. I'm near Atlantic City, so I was a Boardwalk Bullies ticket holder. So it's signed by a couple of the guys when they won the 03 championship, and it's just some other pieces. This is the piece I'm currently working on. This is from the alumni game in 2017. I got about 80% of the guys signed on that. I really need Gagne, Desjardins, I forget who, and Bush, and Renberg. So, but I got almost the whole roster signed. So that's my project. There's Ghost, because I'm a huge Ghost fan. There's again, more just miscellaneous stuff, like 100 and some pucks signed. I got more, And then we got some just stuff with Lauren Hart and Lou Nolan, and there's that picture of Allison I love, and Wayne Simmons at the All-Star game, and then my little rest in peace shrine. So we got Peter Zezel, Pelle Lindbergh, and Nicholas Sinisalo, Carter Hart's first game, first round draft picks on the year they were drafted. Those old starting lineup figures that are signed, Bobby Clark, and so they're signed at the base. And then just as we kind of pan around, there's the Flyers jerseys, which I'm sure you've seen in the background. There's 100, give or take, because there's some on the wall. There's the rest of Philly, the Flyers, the Sixers, the Eagles, the Soul, the, Reading Royals, Philadelphia affiliates too, Phantoms and all. And then got a little Phillies wall, some bobbleheads there, in the World Series. And then, so there's other stuff. So as I was saying, I'm a goaltender. So there is, I forget the total, whatever it is, 30 cards signed by different Flyers goaltenders. There's the Spectrum, because, man, who doesn't miss that building? And then there's just some miscellaneous cards signed by, LCB and Legion of Doom and Ronick and, just great Flyers. The 96 World Cup, signed by Leclerc and Lindros. That's my Stanley Cup piece, signed by just about everybody. That's still alive with us, obviously. And then this is another piece I'm working on. It's from the 1980 Street Team. This was the thing they put out a few years ago, because the Flyers all time's great. So we've met each and every one. I got those signed. There's one of my favorite old pictures of Bobby Clark I've had for years. These are Tim Saunders and Keith Jones and all the announcers, Jim Jackson and stuff, had that signed. My picture of Ben Snyder, and he got signed for me, and of course from his memorial. There's a Hexie, and of course, and then Bill Barber signed by the LCB line, Recchi, because who doesn't love Recchi? And this one over here, this is not a sign, it's just this actually was pictures above my wall, above my bed on my wall when I was a kid, so I've always kept it since, gosh, it must be 87 or something. And then Prop and Kerr, Prop and Kerr, can't go wrong with those. And then there's a few others, so there's Pronger, I gotta stick it back to the wall, the hook fell off, but so there's signed Pronger, Briere, Carter Richards, and Mark Howe. Just, because I love that era of the 2010 team, and Mark Howe is just one of my favorite Flyers of all time. There's a few extra miscellaneous. Like I said, I got pucks everywhere. Some of the fighters, the top 10 penalty minute guys, just some other miscellaneous stuff. So that's the bulk of it. There's stuff in boxes. I got too much stuff to display everywhere, but there's Cheyenne. So if we like hanging out, like I said, I got the room. There's the Beer Meister in the corner. So for adult entertainment. Thanks for taking a look at everything. And all right, take care. Zach, so I was wondering, York just is going to the AHL and stuff. You spent some time in the AHL. Can you just talk about your time in the AHL, how it helped your game, how it could help other kids?
Yeah, no, it's it's the second best league in the world. And the coaching staffs that they have there are there to get players to the next level. I spent my time with Vancouver's affiliate team in Utica, and the coaches there were great. They really helped me kind of take the next steps and figure out how to play pro hockey. And without them, a lot of guys aren't just gonna come up and step foot in the NHL. So there's a lot of work that you got to put in, and those teams are really great to help you get that work and figure out what it takes. So they helped me a lot.
Cool, awesome.
Happy birthday YouTube channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Maxie and I are here to say thanks for watching this past year.